Assalamu alaikum. Hope you all are fine and doing well. So, we left our yesterday's lecture on upper limb brachial plexus. I have taught you the complete brachial plexus, all the 16 branches of brachial plexus. We also studied the muscle innervation of these nerves, and I told you that what are the important points you need to remember for the purpose of your exam. So the people who are new to my channel, first of all, if you are liking my videos and you are watching it, kindly subscribe it so that you may get the notification as I will upload a lecture. Okay. And for the people who have already subscribed and are new and hearing this video for the first time, listening to me for the first time, guys, I am about to complete upper limb. Today we will study the sensory sub innervation of the upper limb, and then brachial plexus injuries. We will start brachial plexus injuries today, and we will continue it tomorrow also, and I hope it will be like finished tomorrow or day after tomorrow. So upper limb is just about to complete, and I have taught them everything. I have taught them upper limb joints, muscls, and all the important MCQs regarding joints and muscles. We did a live session. I have placed a PPT on my SlideShare also and on my blog also. You can have the link of my blog in the description below. And also, then we studied the arterial supply, the venous supply, the lymphatic drainage. And apart from these things, there are certain small topics like anatomical snuff box, flexor retinaculum, extensor retinaculum, and carpal tunnel syndrome. Okay, so we have studied quadrangular space. We have studied these small topics also. So everything which is important for the PMDC exam purpose, I have covered that, and I have told that if someone is not preparing for PMDC exam and is preparing for some other exam and is following my video lectures, because there are a lot of people following now, and I am really very grateful to you all that you are liking the way I teach. So if you are not giving PMDC and some other exam, people, you can tell me the topics which I have not covered. For example, I have not covered the origin and insertion of muscles. Okay, so I need to know that you are not preparing for PMDC and you're preparing for some other exam, and that portion is also being asked in those exams. So I will make a video for you specially on origin and insertion. Okay, so apart from that, I have covered entirely the complete upper limb. That is important. Okay, and okay, that's it. Now let's begin our lecture today from the continuation from brachial plexus. How the continuation that I left you with the medial brachiocutaneous nerve and medial anterobrachiocutaneous nerve. I made this arm and forearm picture, and I told you that from the 16 branches of brachial plexus, only two nerves are there which only have a sensory supply. It do not have a motor supply. Okay, however, musculocutaneous, axillary, and radial nerve have both motor and sensory supply. So you should know what the word sensory means and what the word motor means. Okay, so motor innervation is to the muscles who perform an action, and okay, and sensory means the nerves that are innervating the skin. So whatever sensations you feel on the skin, like pressure, pain, heat, and touch, anything. So all the sensations on your skin that you're feeling, that is sensory innervation. Okay, so there are different nerves that provide sensory innervation to your upper limb. We are studying upper limb, so I will only talk about upper limb. Okay, and among all those nerves, there are three set of main branches. we have studied five main branches from brachial plexus. So three main branches, that is musculocutaneous, axillary, and radial. Okay, they innervate the major portion of skin on our upper limb. Also, we see medial brachiocutaneous nerve and medial anterobrachiocutaneous nerve in the sensory innervation. And from all these 16 branches, these two nerves, medial brachiocutaneous and medial anterobrachiocutaneous nerves, are totally, entirely sensory. They do not have a motor branch. Okay? How? Okay. Now, let's begin our today's lecture from these two nerves. Okay, because they are sensory and our lecture is based on sensory innervation. Okay, so Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is a picture which I have made it already, so that you know I don't waste your time. And as you can see, this is a person who is, this is a graphical picture. This is a person who is standing in an anatomical position. So what is an anatomical position? This is an anatomical position. The person is facing in front, and you see the palmar aspect of the hand, which we also called ventral. This is called ventral surface. Okay, so the palmar aspect of the hand, or the ventral surface of the hand, is facing towards the front. Okay, where your face is facing at that point. But when we talk about the dorsal surface of the hand, this is the dorsal surface of the hand, it is facing towards the back. Okay, so this is what we called an anatomical position. So this graphical boy is standing in an anatomical position, and this is his upper limbs. Okay, now I have made this upper limb into a bigger picture so that you can visualize the arm and forearm clearly. Okay, so this is the arm, and this is the forearm. This horizontal line which you're seeing, just follow the cursor. This horizontal line which you are seeing is the cubital fossa. Okay, because when your hand is in a pronated position, you see the cubital fossa. Okay, and the elbow is present at the back. So this is the cubital fossa. Above the cubital fossa, you are having the arm, and below the cubital fossa, this region is called forearm. Now I have divided the arm and the forearm by a vertical line as well. Okay, by a vertical line as well. So follow this pencil, this is a vertical line. Okay, so that I can divide the arm and forearm into two equal halves, that is medial and lateral. Okay, so what is medial? Medial is towards the body, towards the center of the body. This is the center of the body. So medial is towards the center of the body, and lateral is away from the center of the body. Okay, so this side of your arm and forearm is medial, and this side of your arm and forearm is lateral. Clear? Now, yesterday in the previous lecture, we studied two nerves from brachial plexus, that is medial anterobrachiocutaneous nerve and medial brachiocutaneous nerve. Now, if you remember, I told you that both of these nerves arise from medial cord of the brachial plexus. Okay, and I also told you that the word a, by you can remember from the word a is equals to arm. Okay, the word a is equals to arm, so that you may not mix these two nerves. Anterobrachio is of arm and only brachio is of forearm. So you can remember arm a and antero a, so that you may never forget it, or you may not mix it into your head. Clear? Now the medial side of arm and forearm is covered. This is the sensory supply. Okay, so medial anterobrachiocutaneous nerve innervates the skin of the arm, and medial brachiocutaneous nerve innervates the skin of the forearm. What about the lateral? What about the lateral, or what about the posterior? Because in forearm we also have a posterior, we have three sides in. So what about the lateral, or what about the posterior? So now up till now, I think you people have made this picture, or if you have not made this picture, just follow me. Okay, just make this hand into your copy so that you may make the notes along with me. Make your notes along with me so that it may become easy for you to revise in the exam also, and also it will be saved also for your future exam purposes. Okay, so just make this picture, this the picture which is inside this big circle, just make this one. Okay, don't make this one, just make this one. Okay, label it like this: medial, lateral, and the name of nerves also. Just label it and then continue it with me with the rest of the portions. Okay, so let's begin. What about the lateral? Now, first of all, I will tell you about the lateral arm, and then I will tell you about the lateral forearm. So first of all, we will cover lateral arm. There are three nerves. There are three nerves that innervate lateral arm. Three nerves that innervate lateral arm. Now, make this picture with me. I am taking this pink, this pink color for muscle. I will draw a muscle over here. Okay, I will draw a muscle over here like this. This is a muscle. Make this muscle with me. If you have made this muscle, this is the deltoid muscle, people. Okay, this is the deltoid muscle. This is the deltoid muscle. ऐसे ही होता है, शोल्डर के ऊपर से आ रहा होता है पूरा, इस तरीके से पूरा शोल्डर के ऊपर से आ रहा होता है. मैंने पूरा तो नहीं बनाया, ये बस शोल्डर के ऊपर से आ रहा होता है. मैंने अपर लिम्ब पूरा नहीं बनाया ना, तो ये जो है आपका, ये डेल्टोइड मसल है. ठीक है, इसको मैं लेबल कर लेती हूँ डेल्टोइड. आप भी लेबल कर लें डेल्टोइड. ठीक है, इसको हम लेबल कर लेते हैं डेल्टोइड. ये आपका हो गया डेल्टोइड मसल. अब डेल्टोइड मसल को हम डिवाइड करेंगे टू हाफ्स में. We will divide this deltoid muscle into two halves. Okay, so divide it with me. I will divide it with black. Okay, so that nazar aaye कि मैं इसको divide कर रही हूँ. तो divide it with me, people. Okay, I have divided this deltoid muscle into two halves, upper half and lower half. Upper half and lower half. This is a deltoid muscle. I divided this deltoid muscle into two halves, upper half and lower half. Okay, now the innervation of upper half, this is not the motor innervation. We are only entirely studying sensory supply. So the part of your arm where there is deltoid muscle present, the part of your arm where there is deltoid muscle present, the upper half portion of the deltoid muscle, the skin overlying this upper part portion of deltoid muscle, is innervated by another nerve, and the skin overlying the lower half portion of the deltoid muscle is innervated by an other nerve. So there are two different nerves which innervate the skin that overlies the deltoid muscle. Okay, and the way to remember is by dividing the deltoid into two halves, upper half and lower half. Got my point? So make it till here. Okay. Now I will label the nerves of this deltoid with black color. Okay, with black color. Not with black. I will label it with orange. I will label it with orange because otherwise ये black line के साथ mix हो जाएगा. Okay, it will get mixed up with this black line. Now just follow this pencil with me, or this cursor with me. Just follow this cursor with me and make a line. Now this is the upper, above this horizontal black line, this is the upper half of deltoid. Okay, so now just make a horizontal line with me from the upper half of deltoid and another horizontal line lower at the lower half of deltoid. Okay, you don't need to change it. I'm just doing it because I'm doing it online. Okay, I'm not drawing it on a. Now label these two parts. Supra, upper half of deltoid. Sorry, axillary. I'm sorry, people. Axillary nerve. Axillary nerve, that means upper half of deltoid is innervated by axillary nerve. You can also make a keynote over here and you can write it. You can make keynotes over here. Okay, I will make the keynotes for you. Make the keynotes. Guys, now you have understood this. Okay, so I'm just removing this one hand of this kid. Make the keynotes with you because these are the MCQ points. Okay, these are the MCQ points. So write it along with me. These are the MCQ points. Write it along with me. Point number 1, upper half of deltoid equals to axillary nerve. Okay, then number 2, lower half of deltoid equals to supraclavicular nerve. So how about if I write capital N dot here ताकि जगह सेव हो जाए. ठीक है. So these are your 2 points, that upper half of deltoid is innervated by axillary nerve and lower, not basically deltoid but the skin overlying. So ताकि मिक्स अप ना हो, मैं यहाँ पर ब्रैकेट में मेंशन कर दूं कि हम सेंसरी सप्लाई पढ़ रहे हैं. सो आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट स्किन ओवरलाइंग. ठीक है, क्योंकि अगर आप इसकी पिक्चर फिर किसी फ्रेंड के साथ जिसने लेक्चर नहीं सुना है उसके साथ शेयर कर देंगे तो मसला हो जाएगा. उसने एज इट इज रट लेना है और एग्जाम में इसको मोटर सप्लाई समझना है, जो कि गलत है. ये वी आर स्टडिंग we are strictly studying sensory. Okay, we are strictly studying sensory. So the skin overlying the upper half of deltoid is innervated by axillary nerve, and the skin overlying the lower half of deltoid is innervated by supraclavicular nerve. Supraclavicular nerve. So I will label here also supraclavicular nerve. Clear? Supraclavicular nerve. Okay. Now, what about this little tiny portion which is left on the lateral side? What about this little tiny portion which is left on the lateral side? We have studied the upper and lower half of deltoid. Okay, from the lateral side. We have studied the medial side also of the arm. Now, what about this tiny little portion which is left from the lateral side of the arm? Now, this portion is innervated by, I will change the color to blue, okay, and I will draw a line from here to here. I will draw a line from here to here, and I will label it radial nerve. Clear? So this tiny portion which is left from the lateral side of arm. Now in the MCQ, you will not be asked like the tiny portion which is left from the lateral side of arm is innervated by what. Okay, this is not the way they will ask. This is the way I am telling you. How will they ask? They will ask you, the lower one third, the lateral lower one third of arm is innervated by. Lateral lower one third of arm. Now if you divide this arm into 1 upon 3, okay, if you make it 1 upon 3, if you divide this side into 1 upon 3, you have made this circle, and now you have divided this circle into you have made this circle and you have divided this circle into 3, okay, and you're talking only about the one portion. You're talking only about the one portion. So you call this 1 upon 3, right? तो इतनी तो मैथ्स आनी होनी चाहिए ना. You call this 1 upon 3. So if you divide this lateral side of the arm into 3 parts, so this part 1, this part 2, and this part 3. So when you talk about the lower one third, it is important to say lower, because if we will say upper one third, that would be axillary nerve. So you can be asked like upper one third of arm is innervated by, so the answer will be axillary nerve. You can be asked like upper half of skin overlying the upper half of deltoid is innervated by, the answer will be axillary nerve. So okay, but if they ask you the lower one third of arm, the skin present on the lower one third of arm is innervated by, then your answer will be radial nerve. I think इतना मुश्किल तो नहीं है, मतलब समझ में तो आ ही रहा होगा सबके मैं क्या बता रही हूँ, इसलिए मैं लिख भी रही हूँ यहाँ पे साइड पे. So guys, you people write it down. So up skin, I have written skin overlying up over there, so I will not write skin overlying everywhere in every sentence, okay? So mark my words, I will not write skin overlying in every sentence, but I will say it so that it may make sense and you can understand it. So skin overlying the lower one third of arm is equals to radial nerve. Okay, skin overlying lower one third of arm is equals to radial nerve. Clear? Now you have studied arm. This is complete arm. Complete arm. What you have studied? The medial side of arm is innervated by medial anterobrachiocutaneous nerve. The lateral side of arm is innervated by three nerves. When we talk about upper one third of arm or upper half of deltoid, skin overlying upper one third of arm or skin overlying upper half of deltoid, the nerve responsible for this skin supply is axillary nerve. When we talk about lower half of deltoid, it is supraclavicular nerve. When we talk about radial nerve, the lower one third of arm is innervated by radial nerve. Lower one third of arm is innervated by radial nerve. Okay, now come to the lateral side of forearm. Now we have left with the radial side of the lateral side of forearm and the posterior side of forearm. Okay, now make it with me. I will take purple color for it. I'm changing the color so that you can understand it. Okay, I'm changing the colors because of that. Now just draw a line from here to here and label it musculocutaneous nerve. Okay, musculocutaneous nerve. Musculo. Okay, I have labeled it wrong. Matlab, not wrong but spelling wrong. Okay, so musculocutaneous nerve. ठीक हो गया. Musculocutaneous nerve. अच्छा. Now the lateral cutaneous nerve of forearm is musculocutaneous nerve, and this is your favorite MCQ. This is your favorite MCQ, people. Okay, so I will write it also over here. Now I will make a line. I will make a line. Okay, I will make a line. I will divide this box into two. Now we are talking about the forearm. So now I will write MCQ number 1. Lateral cutaneous nerve of forearm equals to musculocutaneous nerve. ठीक है. Lateral cutaneous nerve of forearm कौन सी है? Musculocutaneous nerve. Which is the lateral cutaneous nerve of forearm? Musculocutaneous nerve. Now write another MCQ with me, then we will draw it. Posterior cutaneous nerve of forearm is equals to radial nerve. The posterior cutaneous nerve of forearm. Now let's make posterior cutaneous nerve of forearm. Acha, for the posterior, I will take this brown color, and what I will do is I will just I will just not this much dark, but I will draw two lines from here to here, and then I will color this portion with, yaar, okay, I will color this portion. I will draw lines जैसे मैंने deltoid पे बनाई थी, वैसे मैं lines यहाँ पर बनाऊंगी. So that you may understand it कि ये posterior side है जो आपको नजर नहीं आ रही. This is the posterior side of forearm people, which you cannot see because the hand is in pronated position. You cannot see the posterior, but you can touch it by your another hand. Okay, so in order to learn this, अपने हाथ पर पढ़ें. Study it on your hand. Okay, study it on your hand. Touch these parts of your arm and forearm and revise and revise. Okay, so I guess I don't need to, I don't need to be so neat, but you can understand what I've done here. Okay. Clear? People. Chalo ji. Okay. Now this is the posterior. Posterior. So I will label it also. I'm gonna label it. Label it with me and write it down. Posterior surface. Posterior surface. ठीक है, ये posterior surface है which you can't see. Posterior surface of forearm which you can't see. And this posterior surface is innervated by, I'll take again the purple color and I will write it down. Radial nerve. Okay, this posterior surface is innervated by radial nerve. Clear, people? I think this is the best picture of sensory innervation which you can make, and you can like learn it forever. So now these are the only nerves. Okay, this is all about the sensory innervation of arm and forearm. So let's revise it. This is also your MCQ. So I am again drawing a steric in front of it, and I will draw it with red as usual because red nazar aata hai अच्छे से. So I will draw it with red, and alright, so that now it will be easy for you to remember these MCQs. Also, the auxiliary MCQ is also important for the purpose of exam. So you also have to learn this. This is also a very favorite MCQ. Okay, so I will just take this color and I will, this is a very good MCQ. This is a very good MCQ, and this is a very good MCQ. So please remember these three MCQs at least. If you're not remembering everything, वैसे तो this picture is very easy. You can like learn it. You can remember it. Just do it on your hand. So let's begin it from the start. First of all, we will study the medial side, and then the lateral side. So when we divide the medial side into two halves, we have medial arm and medial forearm. Okay, so the medial arm is innervated by, the skin supply of medial arm is innervated by medial anterobrachiocutaneous nerve. The skin supply of medial forearm is innervated by medial brachiocutaneous nerve. Then now come to the lateral side. When we study the lateral side, we again have lateral arm and lateral forearm. When we talk about lateral arm, we divide the lateral arm into three halves. Okay. When we talk about the upper half, the upper one third of lateral forearm. When we talk about the skin overlying upper one third of arm, the nerve which innervate this skin is axillary nerve. We can also say it in this way, that the skin overlying upper half of deltoid is innervated by axillary nerve. So people, you have to understand the sentences. When we talk about deltoid, we say upper half of deltoid because we divided the deltoid into two equal halves, upper half and lower half. But when we talk about the arm, when we talk about the arm, the lateral side of arm, then we divide the lateral side of arm into one third. We have not divided deltoid into one third. We have divided the lateral side of arm into one third. So when we say upper one third, lateral upper one third of arm, then it is axillary nerve. But for deltoid, we say it as upper half of deltoid. So it is very necessary to understand the way MCQs are asked. uh, that is where you made mistakes. Okay. Now, when we talk about lower half of deltoid, it is innervated by supraclavicular nerve. Okay. Now, this tiny portion which is left, we termed it as the skin overlying the lateral lower one third of arm, and that is radial nerve. Okay, now arm is completed. Now come to forearm. Again, in the forearm, when we talk about medial side, the skin overlying the medial side of forearm is innervated by medial brachiocutaneous nerve. The skin overlying the lateral side of forearm is innervated by musculocutaneous nerve. The skin overlying the posterior surface of forearm is innervated by radial nerve. Simple and easy. Simple and easy. Now I will tell you another way an MCQ is asked. And that is, let's draw a line and write it down with me. लिखेंगे तो पहले फिर याद होगा ना. First of all, write it down with me. I will write it in black. Okay. Number 1, upper lateral cutaneous nerve of arm equals to axillary nerve. Okay. Number 2, lower lateral cutaneous nerve of arm equals to radial nerve. Okay. Upper lateral cutaneous nerve of arm. So जरूरी नहीं है कि वो deltoid के aspect से पूछें. It is not necessary that they will ask with the respect of deltoid muscle. They can ask you simply that upper lateral cutaneous nerve of arm. So you should know axillary nerve. Lower lateral cutaneous nerve of arm, radial nerve. Okay. Only lateral cutaneous nerve of forearm, musculocutaneous nerve. So अब आप difference देख रहे हो, lateral cutaneous nerve. But difference कहाँ है, arm और forearm में. When they're talking about lateral cutaneous nerve of arm and also upper, then it is axillary. But जब lower की बात करेंगे, it will be radial. When they will talk about lower, it will be radial. Okay. Now, when they will talk about lateral cutaneous nerve of forearm, then it will be musculocutaneous nerve. और posterior cutaneous nerve of forearm, radial nerve. So posterior, so एक अलग ही है, ठीक है. Posterior is very distinct and unique in the sensory supply. So you will remember it ultimately, but you will mix this lateral cutaneous nerve, because there are three sentences in which you can see lateral cutaneous written. But there is a difference. When we talk about lateral cutaneous of forearm, it is musculocutaneous nerve. When we talk about lateral cutaneous nerve of arm and upper also, it is axillary nerve. Of arm and lower, then it is radial nerve. Getting my point? So this is how they ask MCQs. So you have to remember these two MCQs also, like this way also, and I will you know mark it again, 1 and 2. I will mark it tick. So now you have these 5 MCQs. You have to remember these sentences for the purpose of your exam. Okay, and in order so that you may not confuse yourself, I may write here down that this circle which I have made is 1/3 of lateral, 1/3 of lateral arm. ठीक है, नो चांसेस ऑफ कंफ्यूजन, 1/3 ऑफ लेटरल आर्म है ये. ओके, डेल्टॉइड नहीं है. डेल्टॉइड को हमने दो हाफ्स में डिवाइड किया है, अपर हाफ एंड लोअर हाफ. सो दिस वाज ऑल अबाउट द सेंसरी सप्लाई. अब अभी हमने आर्म फोर आर्म की पढ़ी है. ओके, वी हैव ओनली स्टडीड आर्म एंड फोर आर्म. वी ऑल्सो हैव हैंड, we have hand also, but I will go to another, I will go to another picture for hand, because sensory supply of hand is also very important. So overall, if we talk about the sensory supply of upper limb, it is very important. Upper limb, lower limb, sensory supply is very important. Okay, they do ask MCQs on it. Last पेपर में भी MCQs आए थे. तो अभी हमने आर्म फोर आर्म पढ़ा है, अब हम हैंड पढ़ेंगे. ठीक है, सो take a screenshot for this time. I will upload this also on my blog. हर दफा की तरह I will upload it over there, and you can just download it from there. This picture also. So I'll just pause it for a second. And okay, people. So here we are. ठीक है. I have just paused it for a second. You can also draw these hands. Now what I'll do is just forget this thing, forget this thing. Okay, I will just rub this blue color thing, or wait a second, not this blue color thing. I will only rub this red color thing from here. ठीक है. Take a color and draw a line with me. Take green color, draw a line with me. Or take this blue color, because I've marked it blue. So take this blue color and draw a line with me. If you have made this, if you have not made these hands, so take some time. 1, 2, 3.5. Sorry. Okay. Okay, guys. Think. बस सही है, समझ तो आ रहा है ना? ठीक है, टेक दिस रेड एंड कलर इट रेड फ्रॉम हियर. ठीक हो गया? ओके, नाउ व्हाट I've done, let me label this side of hand first. It is the ventral side. It is the ventral side. ठीक हो गया? This is the ventral side and this side of hand is the dorsal side. नेल दिख रहा है तो डॉर्सल साइड है. दिस इज द वेंट्रल पाल्मर एस्पेक्ट, दिस इज द डॉर्सल साइड. ओके people, I have just made a nail over here, okay, so that you may identify that this is the dorsal side, and I have colored this portion. So now what next is, just make a line like this, and over here also, and then over here also, just make these small lines like this. Okay, and now I will just color these lines blue. Okay, I'm coloring these lines blue. Clear? Just you make you understand, not now label it with me, or make a key. Make a key, color this part and write it down. Median nerve. Okay, write it down, median nerve. Now these are the portions median nerve innervates. These are the portions median nerve innervate. What are the portions? This is the ventral side of hand, this is the dorsal side of hand. In the ventral side of hand, we call these digits as digit number 1, digit number 2, digit number 3, and this is 4 basically. This is 4, this is 5, but we take it as half. Okay, we take it as half. So median nerve innervates 3 and half 3.5 digits, 3.5 digits laterally. Write it down because these are MCQs. These are straightforward MCQs, and if you will like make it wrong, तो ज़्यादा बुरा कुछ नहीं हो सकता एग्जाम में कि इतने आसान MCQs भी गलत करके आ जाए. 72, 7. I'm making this a small 3.5 digits laterally because this is the lateral side. When you stand in an anatomical position, the thumb comes to your lateral side. Okay, this is the anatomical position of the hand. This is not the anatomical position. ये dorsal side है, ये पीछे की तरफ होगी. ये ventral side है, ये आगे की तरफ होगी. थोड़ी देर पहले भी समझाया था. So when you stand in an anatomical position, the thumb is towards the lateral side, and the small finger, the pinky finger, 5th digit, is towards the medial side. Okay, this is the lateral side, this is the medial side. So 3.5 digits, 1, 2, 3.5, 3.5 digits laterally and ventrally, because this is the ventral aspect. ठीक है, ventrally और palmary. ठीक है, ventral और palmar लिख सकते हैं आप, palmar भी लिख सकते हैं. ठीक है, ventrally और palmary. ठीक है, तो 3.5 digits ventrally, laterally and ventrally. ठीक है, plus their nail beds. प्लस देयर नेल बेड्स. तो इस तरीके से पूछा जाएगा एग्जाम में और इस तरीके से याद करना है. ठीक है, this is how they will ask. And this is how you need to remember it. 3.5 digits laterally and ventrally, palmar aspect, and their nail beds. And their nail beds. 1, 2, 3 nail beds. Okay. Now, for your ease, let me write it down over here that this is the lateral side. Okay. And this is the medial side. Okay. And also in an anatomical sorry in anatomical position. तो ये कहाँ नीचे चला गया है? पोजिशन, ठीक हो गया बात. तो अब तो कंफ्यूजन का कोई सवाल ही पैदा नहीं होता. यू कैन इवन use these pictures and it to your friends also. ठीक है, in anatomical position, this is an anatomical position. ठीक है, medial side, lateral side. So when we talk about the ventral side or the palmar aspect of the hand, the first 3.5 digits are innervated. The skin, we are talking the sensory supply, people. This is only the sensory supply, skin. So this 3.5 digits are innervated by median nerve. Okay, and also their nail beds. Nail beds. There are 3 nerves that innervates hand: median, ulnar, and radial. So you have studied median. Now let's study ulnar. I will take this green color and I will color this portion green. I will color this portion green. मैंने यहाँ पर सर्कल बनाया 2 हाफ्स में 2 डिफरेंट कलर्स में इसलिए शो किया था सो दैट ईजी हो जाए आपके लिए समझना कि इसको मैं यहाँ पर 2 हाफ्स में डिवाइड कर रही हूँ. बाकी जगहों पर मैं सर्कल नहीं बना रही. ठीक है, इधर मैं सर्कल नहीं बना रही. सो जस्ट कलर दिस पोर्शन green. This side is innervated by ulnar nerve. This side is innervated by. Now draw a line. Okay, take a pen and draw a line from hair to hair, not by green, by black. Divide the dorsal side into equal halves. I just divided the dorsal side into 2 equal halves. Now you see ventral side is not divided into 2 equal halves. Dorsal side is divided into 2 equal halves. ठीक है, 2.5 fingers here, 2.5 fingers here. So now listen me very carefully. 1.5 digit, laid 1.5 digit medially and ventrally. This is medial side, medially and ventrally. 1.5 digit, 1, this is 1 complete and this is half. So 1.5 digit medially and ventrally plus dorsally also. 2.5 dorsally also. This is innervated by ulnar nerve. Okay, this is innervated by ulnar nerve. तो इधर से 1.5 है बट इधर से 1.5 नहीं है, इधर से 2.5 है. हम when we talk about dorsal side we divide it into 2 equal halves. तो इधर से 2.5 है, इधर से 1.5 है. मैं एक सेकंड बुक में भी चेक कर. सॉरी पीपल, इट इज 1.5. ठीक है, 1.5 ही है तो काइंडली करेक्शन कर लें. आई एम रियली वेरी सॉरी अबाउट इट. सो इट इज 1.5. ठीक होगी बात. तो अब क्या है, लेट्स राइट इट डाउन. लेट्स मेक अ की. ओके, I'll make a green box here in the same color and I will write it down as ulnar nerve. Okay, ulnar nerve and That's it. And now I will again take the black color and I will write its details over here. One and half digits. 1.5 digits medially and एक सेकेंड यार थोड़ा सा ना इसको सेट कर दूं. 1.5 digits medially. Write it down. 1.5 digits medially and medially और आगे से लिखें ब्रैकेट में both ventral and dorsal. Okay, both ventral and dorsal plus their nail beds. ठीक है. So I guess this is easy. 1.5 digits medially. ठीक है, medially. हम मीडियल लेटरल तो एनाटॉमिकल पोजीशन के एस्पेक्ट से बोलते हैं ना, तो मीडियली ही कहलाएगा. बोथ वेंट्रल एंड डॉर्सल और इनके नेल बेड्स भी, बिकॉज व्हेन वी वर टॉकिंग अबाउट मीडियन नर्व वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट नेल बेड्स बट वी वर ओनली टॉकिंग अबाउट द ventral side, but when we are talking about ulnar nerve it is taking both ventral and dorsal. Clear? Now the third nerve which is left is the third nerve which is left is radial nerve. Radial nerve. Okay, for radial nerve I have colored this portion yellow. I will also like to ask you take this black and just draw this portion with me. Okay, and color it yellow. ठीक हो गया. Okay, now these portions are innervated by we'll write it with orange क्योंकि yellow से नजर नहीं आता. These portions are innervated by radial nerve. ठीक हो गई बात. Radial nerve. Now what next? Write the details of radial nerve also. We have to write the details of radial nerve also. So the details are dorsal dorsum of hand. Dorsum of hand is innervated by radial nerve. 3.5 bracket में I'm writing it down. 3.5 डिजिट्स, ठीक है, नो नेल बेड, 3.5 digits, no nail bed. Okay, so this portion is also called, this portion also, the thumb portion, this part, okay, this also is C6 dermatome. So if if you wanna write it down, so you can just write C6 dermatome ताकि आपको याद रहे. I will teach you the dermatomes. I will teach you all the dermatomes. Don't worry. Just for now, just remember C6 dermatome. It is of thumb. Okay, it is of thumb. So label कर ले अपने पास. इसको लेबल कर ले अपने पास ताकि आपको याद रहे, ये लॉन्ग टर्म याद रहे कि ये है C6 dermatome. ठीक है, डर्माटोम. और आपने याद किससे रखना है? थंब से याद रखना है, C6 डर्माटोम. ठीक है, तो मैं इसको बाद में पढ़ाऊंगी. C6 सारे डर्माटोम्स पढ़ा दूंगी, तो वो बाद में होगा. ठीक है, अभी फिलहाल के लिए आप याद रखें C6 डर्माटोम थंब. ये भी रेडियल नर्व इनर्वेट करती है, क्योंकि वो कभी कभी समटाइम्स डायरेक्टली पूछते हैं. और अब मैं यहाँ पर नेक्स्ट जो चीज करने जा रही हूँ, वो आप लोग बड़े बड़े वर्ड्स के अंदर अपने पास लिख लें. एंड दैट इज सेंसरी सप्लाई ऑफ हैंड ऑल इम्पॉर्टेंट. सेंसरी सप्लाई ऑफ हैंड ऑल इम्पॉर्टेंट. कोई भी बात इसमें ऐसी नहीं है जो इम्पोर्टेंट नहीं है और वो पेपर में नहीं आएगी. ये शदीद इम्पॉर्टेंट है सेंसरी सप्लाई ऑफ हैंड. सो दिस इज द सेंसरी सप्लाई ऑफ हैंड एंड इट इज ऑल इम्पॉर्टेंट. ठीक है, तो अब इसको जल्दी से वाइंड अप करते हैं आज के लेक्चर को भी. यहाँ पर मेरा ख्याल है 1.5 घंटा हो चुका है. ठीक है, आज हमने सेंसरी सप्लाई भी कंप्लीट कर ली है पूरी, और मैंने बहुत अच्छे से आपको टाइम लगाकर ड्राइंग आपके सामने ड्रॉ करके समझाया है. मैं चाहती तो गूगल से एक इमेज खोल लेती, और आप जब गूगल पे जाके लिखेंगे सेंसरी सप्लाई ऑफ हैंड डॉर्सल वेंट्रल, तो आपके पास पूरी इस तरह की हाथों की तस्वीरें आ जाएंगी, और आपने सिंपल जो है वो उससे पढ़ लेना है. बट मैं आई टुक टाइम एंड आई ड्रॉ इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू, क्योंकि जो आप ड्रॉ करते हुए देख रहे होते हो वो चीज़ आपको लॉन्ग टर्म याद रहती है. ठीक है, तो अब आपके सामने ये सब क्लियर है. ये जो मैंने की बनाई है और ये सब जो वर्ड्स लिखे हैं, इनको आप रट लीजिए, याद कर लीजिए. अगर आपके जहन में पिक्चर नहीं बैठती, वैसे तो पिक्चर अगर बैठ जाएगी तो आपको ये रटने की ज़रूरत नहीं होगी. इट इज़ वेरी इजी. अपने हाथ के ऊपर पेन लें और अपने हाथ के ऊपर लाइन ड्रॉ करें. ठीक है, 4th डिजिट पर एक लाइन ड्रॉ करें. किसी भी हाथ पे कर सकते हैं, दोनों हाथों में से. ठीक है, 4th जो रिंग फिंगर है वहां से एक लाइन ड्रॉ करें. अब आपकी थंब से काउंट करेंगे 1 2 3. ठीक है, तो थंब से जब आप 1 2 3 काउंट करेंगे तो वो आपके 3.5 डिजिट्स वेंट्रल साइड पे, जो आपकी पाल्म हथेली वाली साइड है, वो मीडियन नर्व है. ठीक है, उन्हीं 1 2 3 डिजिट्स के जो नेल्स हैं वो भी मीडियन नर्व सप्लाई करती है. मीडियन नर्व आसान हो गई. अल्नर नर्व की बात करेंगे. अब जो बाकी का 1.5 डिजिट रह गया है, छोटी उंगली और रिंग फिंगर का आधा पोर्शन. ठीक है, तो ये द रेस्ट ऑफ द 4.5 डिजिट और जो रेस्ट ऑफ द पाल्मर सरफेस आपकी बची है हाथ की, वो अल्नर नर्व इनर्वेट करेगी. और ऑपोजिट साइड की बात करेंगे तो भी अल्नर नर्व करेगी नेल बेड्स के साथ. नेल बेड्स के साथ मीडियन और अल्नर नेल बेड्स के साथ हैं. ठीक है, लेकिन जब हम उसकी बात करते हैं, रेडियल नर्व की बात करते हैं, तो रेडियल नर्व जो है वो डॉर्सम ऑफ द हैंड करती है, लेकिन सिर्फ 3.5 डिजिट्स करती है. पूरा डॉर्सम ऑफ हैंड रेडियल नर्व को हमने नहीं दिया. अल्नर नर्व और मीडियन नर्व में डिफरेंस ये है कि मीडियन नर्व सिर्फ पाम को सप्लाई कर रही है, पाम की स्किन को इनर्वेट कर रही है. डॉर्सम साइड पे वो हिस्सा रेडियल के पास है. लेकिन जब हम अल्नर की बात करते हैं तो 1.5 डिजिट्स के साथ पाम वाला हिस्सा हम अल्नर को देते हैं, और पीछे वाले हाथ पे भी वो हम 1.5 डिजिट्स के साथ पीछे वाला हिस्सा अल्नर को दे रहे हैं. लेकिन रेडियल में आप देख रहे हैं ये हिस्सा रेडियल के पास है, लेकिन इसकी ऑपोजिट पाम वाली साइड पे वो हिस्सा मीडियन के पास है. सो दिस इज हाउ यू नीड टू रिमेंबर. ठीक है, प्लस रेडियल के अंदर कोई नेल बेड नहीं है, नेल बेड नहीं है। 3.5 डिजिट्स के नेल बेड हमने मीडियन को दिए थे, और बाकी के 1.5 जो 4th और 5th फिंगर हैं उसके नेल बेड हमने अल्नर को दे दिए, ठीक है। लेकिन हमने रेडियल को कोई नेल बेड नहीं दिया। ये जो मैंने थोड़ी सी यहाँ पे इस तरह की लाइन ड्रॉ की है ना, तो इसको भी कंफ्यूजन को खत्म कर दे। ये इसको मैं ग्रीन कर रही हूँ। रेडियल के पास नेल बेड नहीं है, ठीक है, नो नेल बेड। और और आपके पास रेडियल नर्व जो है वो C6 डर्माटोम थंब का होता है, उसको भी ये इनर्वेट करती है। तो मैंने इधर से भी थोड़ी सी साइड शो करी है, ठीक है, ताकि आपको याद रहे। और बाकी इफ यू वांट टू सी दिस पिक्चर इन अ बुक, तो स्नेल रिव्यू बुक के अंदर इसकी पिक्चर अच्छी नहीं है। कप्लान एनाटमी की जो बुक है उसके अंदर बहुत अच्छी तस्वीर दी हुई है, इसी तरह की है। आप कप्लान एनाटमी खोल के वहां से भी इसको एक दफा पढ़ सकते हैं इफ यू वांट टू। ओके गाइस, इसको मैं सेव करूंगी, ठीक है, अपने पास, और आप के लिए मैं ये दोनों पिक्चर्स अपलोड कर दूंगी। आप इसको ब्लॉग से इन पिक्चर्स को अपने पास डाउनलोड कर सकते हैं। इसकी कलर्ड कॉपी करा के अपने पास एक कलर्ड फोटो कॉपी करा लें दोनों की, ठीक है। क्योंकि कलर्ड इसलिए क्योंकि कलर्स की वजह से ही डिफ्रेंशिएट हो रहा है ना। ब्लैक एंड व्हाइट फिर या तो अपने पास बना लें, ड्रॉ कर लें खुद से, ठीक है, या फिर इनकी कलर्ड फोटो कॉपी करा के अपने पास अटैच कर लें अपने नोट्स के साथ, ताकि आपकी ये लाइफ लॉन्ग नोट हो जाएगा। ठीक हो गई बात। तो दिस इज all about sensory supply of the arm, forearm and arm, forearm and hand, ठीक है। अब हम थोड़ा सा नोट्स भी देख लेते हैं। नोट्स के अंदर पहले मैं आपको ऊपर लेकर जाऊंगी। हमने ये पेजेस, इनमें जो जो लिखा हुआ था हमने यहाँ तक कंप्लीट कर लिए, ठीक है। वो जो मैंने हाथ की आर्म फोरआर्म की पिक्चर बनाई थी, दिस इज द सेम पिक्चर, ठीक है। इट कवर्स आर्म एंड फोर आर्म एंड यू कैन सी इट, द लेबलिंग इज ऑल्सो डन, सो यू कैन मैच इट। ओके, नाउ लेट मी टेक यू फर्स्ट फ्रॉम दिस पेज जहाँ से ब्रेकियल प्लेक्सस स्टार्ट हो रहा था। कोई चीज़ रही नहीं होनी चाहिए, ये हम पढ़ चुके हैं, ठीक है। We have studied everything from here, all the branches, 11 branches we have studied, draw किया था, ठीक है। I explained you this portion of MCQs in the first lecture number 6, ठीक है, of brachial plexus, this also, ठीक है, this box also। Then in lecture number 7 I told you about the muscles, so extensor muscle of arm, forearm, radial nerve, ठीक है, flexor of arm musculocutaneous, flexor of forearm median nerve। I told you in like ये तो इतना डिटेल में नहीं है, I told you in detail, ठीक है। Then I told you all the muscles, other muscles of 11 nerves in lecture number 7, ठीक है। So इससे नोट से पढ़ना इतना मुश्किल नहीं है, दे अगर इफ यू हैव फॉलोड द लेक्चर्स अलोंग विद इट तो ये फिर इजी हो जाते हैं। स्किन सप्लाई ऑफ मीडियल साइड ऑफ आर्म, फोर आर्म, मीडियल कॉर्ड, ठीक है, इसको छोड़ दें पॉइंट को। अच्छा, देन द मसल्स आर कंटिन्यूड, ठीक है, आप देख सकते हैं लेटिसिमस डॉर्सी, थोरैकोडोर्सल, टीरीज मेजर, सबस्कैपुलरिस पोस्टीरियर कॉर्ड, टीरीज मेजर, लोअर सबस्कैपुलर, सबस्कैपुलरिस अपर लोअर सबस्कैपुलर नर्व, वही स्टोरी जो कल बताई थी, तो वही सब कुछ है। आई टोल्ड यू दिस थिंग ऑल्सो। नाउ व्हाट वाज लेफ्ट वाज from this point, so you see musculocutaneous nerve, lateral cutaneous nerve और forearm, यही पढ़ाया अभी थोड़ी देर पहले। अच्छा, नर्व पासिंग बिहाइंड, अब कुछ पॉइंट्स हैं ये हम पढ़ चुके हैं पहले। आई टोल्ड यू फ्लेक्सर रेटिनाक्युलम इज अ बैंड ऑफ शीथ, ठीक है, जिसके नीचे से आपके टेंडन्स, मसल के टेंडन्स गुजर रहे हैं, ठीक है। तो कार्पल टनल भी उसके नीचे से ही पास हो तो अंदर कार्पल टनल आता है, और मीडियन नर्व भी उसी का पार्ट है कार्पल टनल का। सो यू सी बिहाइंड द नर्व पासिंग बिहाइंड द फ्लेक्सर रेटिनाक्युलम इज मीडियन नर्व। सो behind word is your key for this MCQ. Then nerve passing anterior to the flexor retinaculum is ulnar nerve, which means के अब एक band of sheath है, एक नर्व नीचे से गुजर रही है, एक नर्व ऊपर से गुजर रही है। जो नर्व ऊपर से गुजर रही है that is anterior, which is ulnar nerve, जो नर्व नीचे से गुजर रही है that is median nerve, ठीक है। The nerve which is passing above the flexor retinaculum is ulnar, and the nerve which is passing beneath or behind the flexor retinaculum is median nerve। okay, medial 1.5 cutaneous supply of hand, अभी हम थोड़ी देर पहले पढ़ चुके हैं। medial 1.5 अपने माइंड के अंदर bring that picture into your mind. यूज योर हैंड, अपना हाथ देखें, अपने हाथ की मीडियल साइड देखें, मीडियल 1.5 कौन सी साइड बनती है, फिफ्थ फिंगर एंड हाफ ऑफ द फोर्थ फिंगर, सो 1.5 digit, दिस इज द मीडियल साइड. उसको कौन सी नर्व सप्लाई करेगी, अल्नर नर्व. नाउ आई हैव रिटन हियर सुपरफिशियल टर्मिनल ब्रांच ऑफ अल्नर नर्व. सो अपने माइंड के अंदर एक बात और जहन नशीन कर लें, ठीक है. जस्ट रिमेंबर दैट we have, for ulnar and median nerves, we have deep and superficial terminal branches. Okay, the deep branches are for motor. Deep branches are for motor, ठीक है, मसल्स को सप्लाई करती है. मोटर इज फॉर मसल्स, राइट. सो डीप ब्रांचेस आर मोटर एंड सुपरफिशियल आर sensory. Superficial are sensory. So this is the superficial, that means we are talking about skin. तो अगर आपको अल्नर और मीडियन के साथ डीप या सुपरफिशियल लिखा हुआ मिले तो उससे घबराना नहीं है. When you will solve the MCQs of Snell Anatomy Review book, you will find a lot of MCQs where it will be written deep branch of ulnar nerve, deep branch of radial nerve, deep branch of median nerve. So do not mix it up. Deep, if they're talking deep, they're telling you that go for the muscle. We are talking about motor. If they say superficial, then they are talking about skin. ठीक है, तो S से superficial, S से skin, इस तरह याद रख सकते हैं. मीडियल 1.5 cutaneous supply of hand, superficial. cutaneous का वर्ड नहीं भी दिया हुआ होगा ना, यही स्टेटमेंट नहीं है, सिर्फ इतना दिया लिखा हुआ है superficial branch of ulnar nerve. फॉरन माइंड में जाना चाहिए स्किन की बात कर रहे हैं, ठीक है. अब स्किन पर आए कि हैंड की बात हो रही है, तो हैंड में कौन सी साइड है, मीडियल 1/2. मीडियल 1/2, ठीक है, मतलब चौथी और पांचवी उंगली, ये वाली साइड, ठीक है, ये वाली साइड. ओके, क्लियर. नाउ सुपरफिशियल टर्मिनल ब्रांच ऑफ अल्नर पाल्मेरिस ब्रेविस एक मसल होता है, ठीक है, उसको भी इनर्वेट करती है. दिस इज एन एक्सेप्शन, ठीक है. मैंने यहाँ पर नोट्स के अंदर कोई अनोखी निराली बात नहीं लिखी, ये सब बुक की लाइंस हैं, स्नेल रिव्यू बुक की. नीचे सेंटेंस पढ़े, रेस्ट मसल्स ऑफ हैंड, मतलब बाकी के जो मसल्स हैं हाथ के, ठीक है, रेस्ट ऑफ द मसल्स ऑफ हैंड प्लस लुम्ब्रिकल्स. Which nerve innervated? Deep terminal branch of ulnar nerve. As I told you, deep is for muscles, motor supply, ठीक है. Superficial is for sensory, but there is one muscle in hand. In hand, there is only one muscle which is innervated by the superficial terminal branch of ulnar nerve. This is an exception. That is why I have mentioned the name of muscle and it is palmaris brevis. So that you may never forget it, that superficial is for skin, it is sensory, but when we talk about superficial terminal branch of ulnar, we have one muscle, a motor innervation also. The rest of the muscles of hand and lumbricals are innervated by deep terminal branch of ulnar nerve. Okay. Then radial nerve, posterior cutaneous nerve of forearm, I told you, ठीक है. इसी को हम now we have two innervations, radial nerve. When we talk about forearm, it is supplying the posterior cutaneous side, ठीक है, posterior skin. But when we talk about arm, it supplies the lower lateral cutaneous. That's what I showed you in the picture, ठीक है, check the picture, and that's what I showed you. Then axillary nerve, upper half of deltoid, ठीक है, we can also say it is an upper lateral cutaneous nerve of arm, right, upper lateral cutaneous nerve of arm or upper half of deltoid. And the lower half of deltoid is innervated by supraclavicular nerve. Median nerve, also carpal joints. Median nerve also innervate carpal joints. We have not studied joints in any nerve. We like almost we have studied skin and we have studied muscles. We have not studied that a nerve is innervating a joint. Okay, definitely joints are also innervated by nerves, but we have not studied for the purpose of exam. So just remember this one point, that median nerve innervate carpal joints, okay. Now this was all about this page. I have like told you each and every word, what does it mean. We have made diagrams. You see static, all these stars are MCQs, so just remember them. Now from tomorrow we will begin our lecture on brachial plexus injury. There is also 3 pages of the my notes, so I don't know how much time it will take. If it will be completed in 1.5 hour or 2 hour lecture. Um, but if it will take a long time, then I will divide this into 2 lectures again. So you see these 3 pages. We just have to complete these. I think these are 4 pages. 1, 2, 3. These are 4 pages, my guys. So I don't think that I will cover this in one lecture because I have to explain you everything. But let's see if we can. Okay, then okay, come to this page right now. Um, see this box. See this box. This is the summary of sensory supply of hand. Okay, you can read it by your own self. You can see it on the screen. Everything is the same which I told you. Okay, so this is the summary of sensory supply of hand. Now here you see sensory innervation of medial side of palm is palmar cutaneous branch of ulnar nerve. Forget this palmar cutaneous or dorsal cutaneous. Now, this is not important. इतना नहीं पूछते. बस you only have to remember that it is ulnar nerve. Okay. And sensory innervation of dorsal surface of root of thumb is radial nerve. ठीक है. Dorsal surface of root of thumb radial nerve. Ventral surface of root of thumb क्या होगी? Median nerve. ठीक है. Because thumb is present on the medial thumb is present on the lateral side, and when we talk about the lateral side, the nerve is median. 3.5 digits. The first digit is thumb, so median nerve innervates the ventral surface of thumb, and the dorsal surface of root of thumb is innervated by radial nerve. So it is like you do not have to mug these sentences. It seems tough and it seems like mugging them up, but when you will draw this hand and you will just like you studied brachial plexus and you just draw it and you learned the path of brachial plexus, and once you learned it, सारे MCQs आसान हो गए. So it's same sensory supply. You just have to practice it on your own hand. Okay, and just remember in a way of simple diagrams. So whenever you will come across an MCQ, you can just apply it on your hand in the exam and you can write the correct answer. And you see sensory innervation of medial side of palmar aspect of ring finger. Now these are like typical MCQ points. Huh? Ring finger. Which one is the ring finger? If we count the digit from thumb is the first digit, so ring finger is the fourth digit, right? So when we talk about the fourth digit and the palmar aspect, fourth digit palmar aspect medial side. So apply it on your hand. Medial side, ring finger, palmar aspect. So which nerve we have given this portion? Ulnar nerve. Ulnar nerve, right? You see 1.5 digit medially, medial side 1.5 digit, it includes the ring finger. Both dorsal and ventral, ulnar. So you see palmar aspect is ventral, ulnar nerve. This is how we deal with MCQs. So I have placed this 6, 7, 8 points over here so that you may understand how MCQs are asked on this. And here is the summary. Okay? If you just remember this summary, you can deal with these MCQs. Now you see this point number 4. No, not point number 4, point number 5, because ऊपर वाले point injury से related है. We will discuss it after we will complete injury. You see point number 5, sensory innervation of nail bed of index finger. Now index finger is that shahadat ki ungli. Okay, it is the second digit. So nail bed, we are talking about the nail bed. I told you that 3.5 digits include the index finger. Okay, 3.5 digits. Ventral side along with their nail beds is median nerve. So you see sensory innervation of nail bed of index finger is median nerve. So the only thing which you need to remember is this box. And what is this box? This key. Just remember this picture and you can solve all the MCQs. No matter in which language they ask you. You can just Deal with it. Now, MCQ number 9 is insertions of muscles on bicipital groove of humerus, and there's a mnemonic lady between two majors. Okay, which means major means two major muscles, like the muscles which have the word major in it, pectoralis major and teres major. Okay, and we say lady between two majors, and that lady is latissimus dorsi. So what I've written that pectoralis major on the lateral lip and teres major on the medial lip and latissimus dorsi in the groove. And we're talking about the humerus. Let me show you this. I have just written this point over here. It have never been asked in PMDC exam, but if someone is preparing for PLAB, this is an MCQ point, okay? Or if someone is preparing for some other exam, this is an MCQ point. Let me show you the bicipital groove of humerus. We will finish our lecture on this note. Bicipital groove of humerus. Okay, you see this bicipital groove of humerus. This is a clear picture. So this is a this is a groove. This is a groove. This is a bicipital groove of humerus. Now this is the medial lip and this is the lateral lip. This is the medial side. This is head of humerus present towards the medial side. This is the medial lip. This is the lateral lip. So at this medial lip, which muscle is present? At medial lip, teres major is present. At lateral lip, pectoralis major is present. So medial lip, which muscle is attached here? Teres major. At lateral lip, which muscle is attached? Pectoralis major. So there are two major muscles, and which muscle is present in between, which is attached in between? Latissimus dorsi. So that is why this is a mnemonic lady between two majors. Insertion of muscles on bicipital groove of humerus, lady between two majors. L is latissimus dorsi between two majors, pectoralis major and teres major. Okay, so this was just one MCQ which you need to remember. That's it. Then we have studied axilla, we have studied all these charts, we have studied quadrangular space, we have studied cuboidal fossa, we have studied the flexor and extensor retinaculars. We have studied carpal tunnel. Okay, we have studied these lumbricals. We have studied anatomical snuff box. Okay, okay, this thing is left. Dab and pad. I will tell you tomorrow lecture. Abhi काफी लंबा हो गया. So this is the about the arterial supply. So we have done the arterial supply, venous supply. We have done the lymphatic drainage. Now this chart is about the injuries, brachial plexus injuries. So we will read this chart line by line when we will finish injuries from notes. And from here onwards, you see multiple choice questions. You have to solve these all multiple choice questions by your own self. And let me show you something. You see now this deep branch. Everywhere you will find a word deep or superficial written. ठीक है, extensor carpi radialis brevis muscle is innervated by which? So you see deep branch written. So deep means muscle, for muscle. ठीक है, superficial means you see deep branch of ulnar nerve, superficial branch of ulnar nerve. And what they have asked? They have asked dorsal intraossei muscles are innervated by. Dorsal intraossei muscles. So they are talking about muscles. So we have studied कि ulnar nerve की superficial branch एक muscle को supply करती है, and that is palmaris brevis. That is not intraossei. So this cannot be the answer, right? And we have studied that intraossei are innervated by ulnar nerve. So you see now deep, do not confuse with deep branch. Deep means motor branch for muscles. So this is how you need to remember. You have to solve these MCQs by your own self. All the MCQs with the answers are given. Answers are given in the end. Okay? And then there are another set of MCQs. Okay, till the end, page number 48. I'm not going downwards more. Now this is all about today's lecture, people. I hope you people understand the sensory supply. From tomorrow onwards, we will begin the brachial plexus injury. Until then, I'm signing off. Practice it. Learn the MCQ. After brachial plexus injury, we will have the MCQ session on complete upper limb. Okay. So I want you people who are following my lectures to at least answer them right. Okay. That's all. Thank you for today, people. Allah Hafiz. We'll meet tomorrow.